What's up, YouTube? I'm about to go over the Detroit Pistons draft picks real quick and some other things I want to talk about. I'm gonna get some things off my chest later on in the video. But yeah, the Pistons, their first pick was Henry Ellison, power forward out of Marquette. And what do I think about him? I haven't seen him play too much. I don't got too much of reviews on him. I don't know too much about him. I'm gonna have to look for some tape on him, and I'm gonna have to look for some highlights for him. Be able to judge this guy, not just how. So, because I'm not like these other fans. I'm not just gonna look at the highlight videos on YouTube or whatever the fuck and just say, "Oh yeah, this guy's good." No, I'm gonna actually watch some tape on him. I'm gonna see what his strengths are, his real strengths are, his real weaknesses are. But I heard from him so far that they say he could stretch the floor, he could shoot the mid-range jumper, he could hit the occasional three, but he could shoot the mid-range jumper. He could rebound pretty well, and they say he's a tough guy. He's a pretty tough guy for his guy's size. I don't know if he's tough or not. We're gonna have to see. I don't want him. I don't want them saying he's tough and he's Kevin Love soft and shit. I don't want to. I don't want to see that shit. So yeah. Anyway, this guy I got to do some research on, but I like to pick at the power forward position because that's a position that we desperately need right now. I don't know if he's going to come right off the bench or he's going to become a starter. No, actually, he is going to be a bench player because Tobias Harris is going to be the power forward, even though he's not a true power forward to me. He's more of a small forward. But anyway, he can come off the bench because we really don't have no power forward off the bench. But then again, I don't want this guy to become the next Darko Milicic and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he will be. I don't think he will be, but I just don't want him to become the next Darko Milicic bitch. So, yeah, man. Their pick at 18, Henry Ellison. Now, the second round pick, I think his name, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so bear with me. I think it's Michael Benajay out of Syracuse. Yeah, like, I don't know too much about him, but what I heard about him was he could facilitate for a guy at his position, small forward, even though he could play, I think, three positions probably. But they say he can facilitate. He can shoot the ball a little bit, and his defense is okay, not great, but okay. But I gotta see, like I said, I gotta see some tape on him, and I gotta look for some highlights as well. But mainly some tape. I want to see what he actually good and bad at. But yeah, I just want to say that about him. And in the second round, people talking about why we didn't get K Felder when he fell to the Pistons. I understand why, because Stan Van Gundy, realistically he's scared of the size and shit like that. But this motherfucker K Felder got drafted to the Atlanta Hawks, then got traded to the team I fucking hate, the Cavaliers. A team I cannot fucking stand. The Cavaliers, man. For real. God damn. Why do a Detroit motherfucker gotta go to the Cavs, man? Oh, that drives me nuts. He could have went to any other team but the Cavaliers or the Bulls or the Pacers. If it was not one of those three teams, I am perfectly fine with wherever K Felder go to. But if it's to them three teams, I'm pissed because I hate them fucking teams. As a Piston fan, I hate them fucking teams. So, yeah, man. I can't stand the Cavaliers, man. And speaking of Cavaliers related, man, I heard ESPN was, man, the beginning of the draft. When Ben Simmons was coming around, they said, he can be the next LeBron James. Yes, he can. He's that good. I don't know. He played good in college. We don't know what the fuck Ben Simmons going to be in the NBA. You say he could be the next LeBron James and he could be the next Kwame fucking Brown. All we goddamn know. So we don't know shit. But anyway, I heard ESPN, they kept, during the draft, throughout the whole draft, they was sucking LeBron's fucking balls, man. That shit was pissing me off. We get enough of this dick sucking, ball gargling fucking shit from Stephen A. Smith. We get enough of this bullshit from him. Why the fuck I gotta hear it all fucking draft? Well, I don't care what none of these teams pick. As long as LeBron James in the Eastern Conference, there's no team in the East that's going to dethrone the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I'm looking like, why they gotta dick suck this motherfucker so tough? Like, I understand he won the championship, but god damn. Any other team that win the championship, they would not be gargling their balls like the way they do for LeBron James and the Cavaliers. That shit pissed me off. I understand he beat the most overrated team in NBA history, but god damn, man, what the fuck, man? Stop shoving them down my fucking throat. This is the same type of shit that they used to do with Peyton Manning on ESPN. They be sucking his balls and shit, and every time he lose, they give him a fucking excuse. Or they just shove him down your fucking throat again and again and again and again and again. I'm like, stop talking about LeBron James. This has nothing to do with LeBron James. And by the way, for the people that saying, as long as LeBron is not one, LeBron is in the East, nobody's going to win shit, you're wrong. Because I think teams like the Pacers coming up, I think teams like the East is going to get better. I think the Pistons, they're coming. The Pistons are coming. The Celtics are coming. The Pacers are coming. Okay? And it's going to be teams that are going to dethrone the Cavaliers before earlier than you think they are. Because let's face it, I don't see LeBron dominating the East for the next 5-6 years. I don't see that shit the way they're making it seem like it to be. I don't see that shit. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. I guarantee you in the next 2 years, either the Pistons, I could see them making it to the Eastern Conference Finals or the Finals in the next few years. I really can. For people to say, low LeBron in the East, they say the same shit for Tom Brady. Well, it's kind of true for Tom Brady in the NFL when it comes to the AFC East. As long as Tom Brady there, they don't never win shit. But as far as LeBron say, this is basketball though. I could see teams getting better in the East, man. It's not gonna be a fucking breeze and a cruise by and shit. A fucking no sweat type of piece of cake type of shit in the East for the next 5-6 years. If you think that shit, you think the East is gonna be that fucking trash, then you're fucking retarded. And I'm tired of ESPN shoving them down my fucking throat. That shit pissing me off. It really is. It's making me so upset right now. I'm like, stop shoving them down my fucking throat. I get enough of this bullshit. LeBron James! As long as LeBron James in the East, nobody gonna win the East. Nobody. Nobody ain't gonna make the finals. Nobody. Shut the fuck up, man. Dick sucking ass motherfuckers. The only one at that table that was not dick sucking LeBron James was motherfucking Jalen Rose. Everybody else was sucking his fucking balls and shit. Everybody was gargling his sperm. Like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, shit pissed me off. Anyway, now, 313 Hitman, I got a question for you. Simple question. What do you think about Denzel? I know because 313 Hitman, I know you a Michigan State fan. I want to know what your opinion of Denzel Valentine going to the Chicago Bulls or the Charlotte Bulls. What do you think about him going to the Bulls? I want to know your opinion, 313 Hitman, for real, because I know you fucking hate the Chicago Bulls as much as I do. You fucking hate that team. But a Michigan State player, a player from your school, go to the team that you hate the most. What do you think about this shit? I want to know your opinion. But anyway, now, last but not least, that's it for the video, basically. What I said. Now, all I have to say is follow me on my new Twitter that I just created. I literally just created this new Twitter. Follow me at 3D1ManBeast on Twitter. I'm going to say that again. Follow me on Twitter at 3D1ManBeast. I'm going to leave the link in the description for you to follow me on Twitter, because I just started this new Twitter. I got another Twitter account, but I don't really use it. This one I'm gonna definitely use. I'm gonna use this one a lot more often. So follow me on this Twitter. I want to start off fresh and new. So yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. Peace.